Hey, welcome. This is an explainer from Learn AI with Brema, and today we're going to demystify one of the most powerful technologies on the planet, artificial intelligence. And we're going to do it fast. Stick with me for just the next few minutes, and I promise you'll walk away with a super clear roadmap of what AI really is, where it came from, and, where it's taking all of us. We're going to dive into how AI evolved from a simple machine to a creative powerhouse. Then we'll look at how it's shaking up huge industries, from healthcare to your online shopping cart. And finally, we'll talk about what you can do to be ready for this new world. So, let's jump right in. Doesn't it feel like AI just appeared out of nowhere? I mean, one minute it's just automation, and the next, bam, it's generating incredible art and writing software. But here's the thing, this overnight success was actually decades in the making. So how did we get here so fast?
Well, to really get what's happening today, you've got to look at how we got here. The story of AI really unfolds in three distinct ages, each one built on the last, and each one unlocks something totally new.
This timeline breaks it down perfectly. It all started with what we call symbolic AI, basically AI that just followed human-written rules. Then came the big leap, machine learning, where AI started learning from data all on its own. And that brings us to today, the era of generative AI, where it's all about creating brand new stuff. So that first era, symbolic AI, you might hear it called good old-fashioned AI, or GoFi. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like a very, very precise recipe book. It follows the rules you give it perfectly, but that's it. It can't improvise, it can't learn, it can't handle anything it hasn't been explicitly told about. And this is exactly what I mean. The logic is simple, right? If this happens, then do that. It's incredibly useful for predictable tasks in controlled environments, but it just falls apart when faced with the messy, unpredictable real world. Now, the second era. This was a total game changer. With machine learning, we stopped trying to write a rule for everything. Instead, we just started feeding the AI massive amounts of data and letting it figure out the patterns for itself. It's kind of like a chef developing a refined palate not by reading recipes, but by tasting thousands and thousands of dishes. And that brings us right up to today, to the really exciting stuff, generative AI. This is the AI that doesn't just recognize things, it can create things. We're talking brand new text, stunning images, music, even working code. This whole revolution is being driven by incredible new architectures like the transformer model, which lets AI understand context in a way that just wasn't possible before. Okay, so that's the history lesson. Now let's talk about the revolution that's happening right now. It is absolutely fascinating to see how these breakthroughs are being used to completely reshape the world around us.
Let's start with healthcare because, where are the stakes higher, right? In this field, AI is basically giving doctors and researchers superpowers, helping them see and predict things that used to be impossible to catch.
For example, AI can scan medical images and spot signs of disease earlier, and sometimes with more accuracy than a human expert. It's in the operating room, assisting surgeons to make incredibly precise movements, and it's even helping us discover new life-saving drugs in a fraction of the time it used to take. All right, let's switch gears to finance. In a world where trillions of transactions are zipping around the globe every single second, AI is like a tireless, high-speed guardian for our financial systems. It's on the job 24/7, spotting and stopping fraud before it happens. It's executing ridiculously complex trades on the stock market faster than a human could even blink. And get this, it's even helping to make things like credit scores fairer by looking at way more data points than the old models ever could. So what about the world of retail? Whether you know it or not, AI is now the invisible engine driving pretty much your entire shopping experience. And how big of a deal is it? Just think about this. For a retail giant like Amazon, AI-powered recommendations are responsible for as much as 35% of their total sales. That is wild. Over a third of their revenue comes directly from an AI making a really good guess about what you're going to buy next.
And it goes way beyond that. AI is also behind the dynamic pricing that changes based on demand in real time, and that cool visual search tech that lets you find a product just by taking a picture of it.
Okay, we've seen AI out there changing these huge industries, but let's bring it all the way back home. What does all of this really mean for you and me, and what are the important questions we should be asking? The reality is, you are already an AI power user every single day. That spam filter that keeps your inbox clean, that's AI. The way Netflix or YouTube just seems to know what you want to watch next, all AI. The autocorrect that saves you from embarrassing typos, you guessed it. And your voice assistant like Siri or Alexa, pure AI. It's literally woven into the fabric of our lives already.
But it's not magic, and this is so important to remember. It's really about a powerful partnership. On one side, you have what AI gives us: incredible efficiency, accuracy that can surpass humans in certain areas, and powerful automation. But on the other side, you have the core principles that make it all work. It has to learn from data, its entire job is to recognize patterns, and, this is key, it always requires human guidance to set goals and make sure it's on the right track.
And that data-driven part, it is everything. The fuel for any powerful AI is its training data. Think of it as a massive library of examples, images, articles, sounds, you name it, that the model studies to learn. And the quality and the diversity of that library, well, that pretty much determines everything about how capable or even how biased that AI becomes.
So, knowing all that, where it came from, how it works, and its limitations, the big question becomes, how do we all prepare for a future where AI is at the center of everything?
Look, the future isn't about competing with AI. It's about collaborating with it. The skills that are going to be more valuable than ever are the ones that are uniquely human. We're talking about critical thinking, about understanding data, getting comfortable using these new AI tools, and maybe most importantly, creative problem solving. AI can help us with these things, but it can never, ever replace that human spark. So here's the final thought I want to leave you with. AI isn't just a tidal wave that's happening to us. It's a powerful new tool that we all have the chance to understand and to help steer. Our world is being reshaped, no doubt about it. So the only real question left is, are you ready to be one of its architects? If that question gets you excited and you're ready to go from just understanding AI to actually using it, then your journey continues with us. Come and start learning at Learn AI with Brema.